Is PUBG the best battle royale available? No, definitely not. Fortnite is probably the most polished, and I'm sure you could argue that Apex Legends has the toughest competition. So why would anyone choose PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds in 2024? Well, it's because you can die really easily. PUBG's limited mobility and low time to kill make you feel like a human being who is vulnerable to death and cares about their life. And when you care about the negative consequences of bad decisions, tension is created. And it's tension that results in exciting wins and devastating losses. I'd say PUBG is like a really good, slow-burning horror movie with a few intense moments here and there and possibly the surprise death of a main character. PUBG plays so much slower than other BRs, but that's a good thing. You can't YOLO into a bad situation then use some fucking crazy rift in space-time to warp out to safety. Limited movement options force you to think a little bit more about strategy and take the time to consider what your escape plan is going to be if things fall apart. If you find yourself surrounded by 4 dudes who want you dead, you better be able to win a gunfight. But if you're smart about how you take the fight, you don't necessarily have to be John Wick to win it. In contrast to Warzone or Fortnite, PUBG's extremely low TTK means whoever gets spotted first is almost certainly dead. Energy shields and body armor aren't inherently bad things in shooters, but they definitely increase the length and survival rate of engagements by increasing time to kill. In PUBG, a single M24 headshot or just a short little burst from a UMP45 can down a player instantly. This means bad plays get punished often and good tactics are rewarded. I like playing PUBG because it feels like I'm playing a shooter against humans that have realistic limitations. I really don't want to chase Goku on a cloud all over the map. And speaking of the maps, they are huge. Erangel, which is the smallest of the large maps in PUBG, has a playable area of just over 30 square kilometers, which is 5 times bigger than Warzone's Caldera. That insane size difference might sound excessive, but it creates some very interesting long-range fights and a sense of scale that you just don't get in other games. But PUBG isn't completely different from other BRs. Bluehole recently introduced a buyback system into the game to make it a little more player-friendly. I personally dislike the idea of buybacks in BRs, but I think this edition has had a positive effect on the overall player experience. The game is still receiving regular updates, it peaks daily at like 600,000 concurrent players, and might be the most fun version of PUBG ever. PUBG isn't a perfect game. It's extremely clunky and slow if you're used to playing other BRs, but it can be a really fun game if you play it for what it is. Move a little slower, focus on tactics, emphasize communication with your teammates, and I think you'll have a great time. Plus, it's free to play on Steam right now, so you have nothing to lose. So go hide in a bush and get yourself a chicken dinner. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and I'll see you next time.